So this guy randomly invited 14 of his closest friends over to his house for dinner one day. Since everyone was obviously busy, he just told them to mark their calendars for a Friday a couple weeks later. When that day finally came, all of his friends showed up just figuring that it was a regular dinner. But little did anyone know, that dinner would completely change many of their lives. You see, when everyone began sitting down at their spots at the table, they were each confused to find a black suitcase in front of them. But before anyone could open theirs, the host of the dinner finally started speaking. Now this guy was actually the famous Hollywood actor George Clooney. But although George had already become successful by then, he actually went through a lot of hard times as a young adult. He was broke for many years, but even at his lowest points, these 14 friends had always been there for him, always giving him loans, rides, and places to stay. And since many of these friends were still going through hard times themselves, George figured that it was finally time to give back. After he had finished saying how incredibly grateful he was for everyone, and how he wouldn't be where he was without them, George finally said, "Open your suitcases." To everyone's shock, inside each was $1 million in $20 bills. On top of that, George had already paid for all of the taxes, so everyone got to keep every last dollar.